Wisconsin's decision to discontinue stocking splake in Lake Superior, what it means for anglers and the ecosystem. In a significant move for Wisconsin's fisheries management, the state has announced that it will no longer stock splake in the waters of Lake Superior. Splake, a hybrid trout species bred from lake trout and brook trout, are a popular sports fish for their fight, their size, and as an exciting nearshore game fish. This decision has stirred conversation among anglers and conservationists. But what led to this change? And how will it impact both the fishery and anglers who enjoy chasing these fish? In this post, we'll explore the reasons behind Wisconsin's decision, the potential implications for the Lake Superior ecosystem, and what it means for anglers in the region. Why discontinue stocking splake in Lake Superior? For years, Wisconsin has stocked splake into the waters of Lake Superior as part of its efforts to boost fish populations and provide additional opportunities for anglers. However, recent research and evaluations have led the state to reassess this practice. Several factors contributed to the decision to stop stocking splake in Lake Superior. First, there has been limited success of stocking programs. Despite initial efforts to introduce splake as a viable sport fish in Lake Superior, studies and ongoing assessments have shown that stocking efforts have not yielded sustainable populations. Splake, despite being a cross of native fish, are not as well suited to the conditions of Lake Superior as once was hoped. The cold and often nutrient-poor waters of the lake have made it difficult for splake to thrive due to low forage, leading to poor survival rates and limited long-term success for stocked populations. In short, the aggressive growth of the hybrid vigor outpaces the available forage in Lake Superior. The impact on native fish species is another one of the concerns raised by conservationists and fishery managers. The introduction of non-native species, including hybrids like splake, can disrupt the balance of the ecosystem. In particular, splake's predation on smaller prey fish could affect the populations of native species such as brook trout and, in particular, coaster brook trout, as well as other smaller fish critical to the health of the ecosystem. By discontinuing splake stocking, Wisconsin aims to reduce the pressure on these native fish species and focus on more sustainable and ecologically sound management practices. This aligns with a broader initiative to focus on the restoration and enhancement of native fish populations. By redirecting resources toward the management of native species like lake trout, brook trout, and other native cold water fish, the state aims to strengthen the health of Lake Superior's fishery while ensuring that the lake's ecological balance is maintained. These efforts include restoring natural spawning habitats and enhancing the lake's overall ecosystem health. Looking ahead, Wisconsin's decision to stop stocking splake in Lake Superior is part of an ongoing effort to prioritize the long-term health of the lake's fishery. By focusing on native species restoration and ecosystem balance, the state aims to create a sustainable environment for both fish populations and the anglers who rely on them. While change may take some time to show results, it ultimately reflects a growing commitment to science-based fishery management and ecological sustainability. For anglers, this means that although the target species may shift, Lake Superior's world-class fishing opportunities are likely to endure, built on a healthier and more balanced ecosystem. To stay informed about the latest updates and changes to fishing regulations in Lake Superior, anglers are encouraged to visit the Wisconsin DNR website or consult local fishery management authorities. So this is an announcement that hits particularly close to home. I've enjoyed catching splake annually for more than 20 years running. It's one of the best adventures of the year. On the other hand, it does occupy the niche as we outlined in the post that would otherwise be filled by the coaster brook trout, which we will go into much greater depth in upcoming posts, and why it is such a special fish. While it did occur in most of the Great Lakes, it was at its most magnificent expression here in the western end of Lake Superior, both on the South Shore and the North Shore, Minnesota and Ontario. So continue to watch the story grow. Get out and catch some splake while you can. They are still around. I've seen some of our other very local, very successful YouTube stations catching splake just within the last week and posting on YouTube. A delightful species. On the other hand, look to the enjoyment of the future of catching the most gem of gems in the coaster brook trout. Coincidentally, despite loving catching splake, my very first catch in Lake Superior was a massive, delightful coaster brook trout, and I hope to do more of that in the future. Like, subscribe me. We'll catch you on the next one.